Hey, speaker fam. Hey, speaker fam. Hey, speaker fam. Hey, speaker fam. I think that's that. What is it? We got the funk. Gotta have that funk. But I'm like, hey, speaker fam. 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 Do, do, do. Hey, speaker fam. Hey, speaker fam. Y'all can write that in the comments. Hey, speaker fam. Boom. Hey, speaker fam. Boom, boom, boom. Hey, speaker fam. Hey, y'all. This is your girl, Sierra Shanae. I am a speaking coach and brand strategist for women speakers who are ready to unlock their authentic voice so that they can specialize, publicize, and monetize their message. And I'm excited to be here with you guys. I feel amazing. Somebody say amazing. I feel absolutely, positively fantabulous today. And I want to talk to you guys about, of course, specialty speaker topics. Now, it doesn't say that up above. It just clearly tells you that speakers should not talk or speakers should not speak about any and everything, but that's what I've been finding. I've been finding that us as speakers, we just be excited to speak. Book me, pick me. I'm ready to speak. I have a voice. I'm ready to use it. And we sometimes don't take the time to actually specialize and become a specialist in particular topics and areas of expertise. But it's very important. And we think as long as we're speaking, as long as we're being seen, as long as we're getting booked, that's good enough. But I'm here to tell you it's not good enough. It is not good enough. And really, it's better when you begin to specialize and you begin to hone in and niche, if you will. Narrow down and niche, okay? You need to really figure out what is it that I'm going to talk about consistently, constantly, deliberately, where it's going to build a speaker brand for myself, where people, my audience, is going to be clear about who it is that I serve, what it is that I do, and how I'm able to transform their lives, right? They don't know that when you talk about everything. Because if you're talking about relationships today, right? Then talking about ice cream tomorrow. What can you do for me? Can you do my dessert bar? Or can you help me establish better relationships? I'm not so sure because you can talk about just any and everything. Now, before I dive in just a little bit more, I would love for you guys to say, hey, Speaker Fam, in the comments because I see that a few of you guys are here, but I can't see exactly who. I'm, of course, going to be glancing at my phone because sometimes it allows me to get a sneak peek of who is here. And I see Living to Make Change. I also see D. Garvin. And I see Stephanie Hoyes. Hey, the Queen Coin. Welcome, boo. I see you. I see you. But if you don't say, hey, Speaker Fam in the comments, it's very hard for me to see you. If you are here and you are catching the replay, I want to say thank you. Thank you. Okay. And I need you in the comments to put hashtag replay so I know that you are here watching with us. And I want to say I appreciate you. This is some good stuff. Okay. This is simple, but can change the game for you and your business and your speaker brand. Okay. Speakers should not just talk about any and everything. I know that Stephanie can definitely let you guys know in the comments how true this is and how detrimental it has been for her to dominate more in her business, to show up more confidently ever since she started specializing and standing up and standing in her specialty and not just talking about anything. Hey, Dana. So we have Truly Inspired Martin here in the building. She is a speaker and my friend. And I want to say thank you, girl. She doesn't just talk about any and everything either. I think a lot of us, we start there, right? But we just be excited. We just be like, okay, I'm speaking. Let's just get over the fear of speaking. But then you begin to really realize this is my lane. This is my zone of genius. This is where I really need to show up most. And it changes the game. Can you guys talk about that? Those who have experienced it. So I want to know two different positions, I guess we will say, for lack of a better term. If you've began to specialize, tell me how it's changed the game for your business. If you speak about any and everything, even though I'm saying you should not, I don't want you to show up shameful. either. I want you to be honest so that we can help you, so that we can shift it for you. You're going to shift tonight. Okay? I want you to shift tonight. So let me know where you are. If you become specialized, or if you're still just showing up to speak, you're just speaking about anything and everything. So you can write specialize and how it's changed the game for you, or show up, right? And, how that has been for you. Just showing up, speaking about everything. Or specialize in or speaking. However you want to do it. Just let me know where you are in this predicament. Hey, Cleo. Good to see you. Good to see you guys. Welcome, Speaker Fam. Hey, Speaker Fam. Hey, Speaker Fam. So I actually got off a call with one of my clients, Sierra, shout out to her. And so we actually took some time, and she actually booked a speaker clarity consultation with me, and we were able to work on a lot of the clarity work that a lot of speakers need to get in order to get to a point where they know, you're very clear about where you're going, what your message is, who you're speaking to, the mission that you actually absolutely want to accomplish. These things may seem simple, but it changes the game. And we skip over that stuff, just run into the stages, just run into the platforms. Yeah. I'll speak on your podcast. Yeah. I'll do your live stream. What you gonna talk about? I had no idea what you need to be talked about, and that's kind of how we handle it. Oh, I got a couple. Dana has a podcast. Shout out to Dana. So y'all can connect with her. But hey, Dana, I know you got a couple of topics. I'm sure you have a content calendar. What do you need? What do you need somebody to talk about? I'll fill in whatever is missing. No, rather than, hey, I know what my top 3 topics, my specialty speaking topics are, and I'll see according to whatever you need if it aligns with what I'm specialized in speaking on. That means I've spent some time to become knowledgeable about this thing, and I also want to become known for this thing because I have the solution for this as well, right? There's a difference. Hey, Melissa, there's a difference. Okay, so I know my top 3 speaker specialty topics, right? Talk about them all the time. I'm always going to talk about purpose. I'm always going to talk about branding, and I'm always going to talk about speaking, of course, right? And so these are the 3 different things I have in my Speaker Goals Market. So if you go to iamsierrashanae.com and you click shop, I'll write that in the comments. If you go there, you'll see I have my specialized speaker worksheet bundle, and it can help you figure out your top 3 speaker specialty topics. But even better, I have something that's coming up on November 17th that I'm excited to talk to you guys about, called Specialize and Speak. Okay, and you can put hashtag specialize and speak in the comments if you will find that you're interested in that when I go more in detail with it. Okay, so I just pinned the post. But if you just want the worksheets and you want to get results today, tonight, tomorrow, then you can go to the the Speaker Goals Market on my site at iamsierrashanae.com, and I just put it in the comments. And you can get that rocking and rolling. You ain't gotta wait till November, okay? But it's very important that you know that. And I'm able to communicate that I'm always going to talk about purpose. I'm always going to talk about branding. I'm always going to talk about speaking because I've done the work to become clear. So I'm not jumping on everybody's stage. And I've seen somebody do a post. They said, hey, I'm looking for a speaker who specializes in branding. When you want to get booked more, and I'm going to talk about this because I got excited. But when you want to get booked more to speak, they're looking for those who specialize, not just those who want to speak or who can speak. They're not just looking for those who have a mouth. They want those who really have a message that connects to what it is that they're looking for so that they can serve their audience. They're hiring you to serve their audience. They're trusting you to really be able to go in and deliver true value to their audience. Not wing it, not do willy-nilly service. They're not looking for that. They're not looking for you to just be a speaker to fill in the gap. That's not what they're looking for. They're looking for a specialist to come and speak. And that's why the first tier of me working with my speaker clients is how do we get you specialized? Because most speakers are overachievers, I found, or they're overexcited to the point where they'll just get going, but they never did the work, the clarity work that's necessary. But I'm here to help you with that. I'm not here to stop you from speaking. I'm here to shift you into specialized. Okay? We want you to keep speaking. I'm glad you got the experience. I'm glad you built up your confidence, boo, but let's shift you into specialized. That would change the game. I'm telling you. It would change the game. Hey, Eddie Martinez, it's so good to see you. So I asked the question earlier, and I think I've asked this question a couple of times on my Facebook. I just check in, and some people, they are dumbfounded by this question. They're stuck when this question is asked, and it's common because, like, I know most speakers just start speaking. But I asked them, what are your top 3 speaking topics? And some people try to just answer. You could just tell that they're like answering it for the first time. I could see it in the comments and tell that you're answering it for the first time. And then some people, they've done the work. Either they've worked with me or they've done the work. And so they say it with pure confidence what their top 3 speaking topics are. And it's not to say, oh, I'm just going to pick the top 3 that come to my head. Like, let's stop winging it, speakers. Professional speakers really show up differently. Okay? Specialized speakers show up differently. Don't just be a public speaker. Let's start being professional so that we can start getting the things that we desire and say that we want. Right? You want to start getting paid thousands to speak, but you want to start showing up as the specialist. Those who specialize, they know that you come with a certain degree. They know they can't handle you any kind of way. They know they're gonna have to invest into you. You are specialized, boo. But you gotta show up as special. Okay? Specialized. Specialized. And so I wanted to talk to you guys about that today. Anybody have any questions so far? Hey, Lakeisha. Any questions so far? Stop talking about any and everything. Stop running to any and every opportunity to speak and get clear. And then I've also realized with being more specialized, people have begun to refer me to certain things. Hey, they need someone to speak on purpose. Hey, I know someone who wants to speak, and it does the difference. It makes your job easier. It makes your job so much easier. Sometimes we make the job so much harder. We put so much more on our plate than we have to. And it doesn't make you look as good as you think it does to just be able to talk about any and everything. Like, we sometimes like the jack of all trades. Like, oh, like she could do a little everything. No, we really like those who are bomb at something. Like the basketball players, for example. The basketball players that, like, Jordan and Kobe and LeBron, like, we love them because they're great at something. They're great at basketball, right? They might specialize in certain skills. I'm not sure what they are for each of those, but they might, specialize in something particular within basketball, but they're good at one thing, and they're great and they do it well, right? But they've taken the time to really specialize, to hone in, to train, to develop, to know the ins and outs. They've spent that time, and we don't sometimes take the time to do that. So specializing is not only about knowledge, but it's also about really taking the time, investing the time to know this thing in and out, to be the best of the best. Let me look up the definition for you guys. Specialize. So I'll be hosting November 17th, Specialize and Speak, November 17th. So all you have to do is send me a message, write in the comments, Specialize and Speak, hashtag Specialize and Speak, and I'll send you more information. You can also go to right now, iamsierrashanae.com, and look under events, and you'll be able to see more information there. So specialize is to concentrate on and become expert in a particular subject or skill. I thought it would be an expert, but it's just expert. So concentrate on and become expert in a particular subject or skill. Make a habit of engaging in a particular activity. So you're making it a habit. You're constantly spending time in this particular activity, in this particular subject. You're knowing it. You're becoming the expert. You're concentrating. You're focused on, right? So you're not bouncing all over for every topic. You're really focused on this specific speaker subject. Okay? So that's the difference between not specializing, just merely speaking and becoming specialized. So during Specialize and Speak, I want to tell you guys what's going to go down. I want to tell you guys what's going to go down because it's going down on November 17th. So it's a 2.5 live training or strategy session, if you will. And what we're going to do is we're going to deal with clarifying your message, really helping you stand in your specialty so you'll know what your top 3 speaker specialty topics are. And you'll also be able to know how to begin to sketch your signature speech, because then you'll be ready. You'll be ready. So I'm not only telling you, hey, stop speaking any and everywhere and stop speaking on just anything, but now that we know what you want to speak on, now you'll also know how to speak, what to say, because we're going to sketch out a signature speech that you can do over and over every time you're invited to speak. Okay, and it'll begin to build a brand. It'll begin to build a verbal brand in the minds of your audience and really begin to do a transformation, a nurturing, and all of the great effects that you need to take place in order to really start getting clients from these audiences that you're in front of all of the time. So that's what I have for you. I hope to see you guys. I gave a special I gave a special discount code to those who were at Boss Day meet and greet this past Saturday. So they actually are saving $100. But I hope to see you guys there. I hope to see you guys there. So it includes my specialized speaker worksheet bundle that I talked to you guys about. It also includes a 15-minute speaker specialty session. Oh, sorry, speaker strategy session as well. So you want to definitely send me a message or write specialize and speak, hashtag specialize and speak in the comments so I know that you want more information. And let's not wait on this, okay? Let's not wait on this. You know you struggle with figuring out what you specialize in, and I'm here to help you in a wonderful group setting for 2.5 hours, y'all. You're gonna be able to ask me questions. We're gonna be able to get clear, and I'm gonna deal with all of that, and we're gonna work with the specialized speaker worksheet bundle. And I'm excited. I can't wait. November 17th. So I'm gonna head out. But it was great talking to you guys. I wanted to show up for you all and talk to you guys about this, even though to me it's simple, but it's a starter place for some of you. But I'm telling you, it's going to shift things for you. And I hope that this shifted you even the slightest in your mindset tonight. So I'll talk to you guys very soon. You know, I've been trying to be very consistent with Monday. So if I don't do any other lives throughout the week, look for me on a Monday. Okay, or check out my wonderful others, okay, the replays of the others that I've created, and binge it if you like, but it's definitely some good content, and I hope that it changes the game for you in your speaker brand and business and your revenue. Okay, so I will talk to you guys very soon. Again, for those of you who do not know who I am Sierra Shanae. I'm a speaking coach and brand strategist for women speakers who are ready. They are ready to unlock their authentic voice so that they can specialize, publicize, and monetize their message. And so I will talk to you guys very soon. Until next time, bye.